The MG-42, Maschinengewehr 42, stands as one of the most influential and feared weapons of World War II. This German general-purpose machine gun revolutionized both battlefield tactics and manufacturing processes, earning its notorious nickname Hitler's Buzzsaw from Allied forces who faced its devastating firepower. It was designed to mass-produce a more reliable and cost-effective machine gun to meet overwhelming demand, although it ultimately never fully replaced the MG-34, with both weapons being produced in tandem until the war's end. The MG-42's development began in the late 1930s as German military officials recognized the shortcomings of the existing MG-34. While the MG-34 was an excellent weapon and the world's first truly universal machine gun, it proved overly complex and expensive to produce during wartime. The weapon required approximately 150 man-hours to manufacture and cost 327 Reichsmarks, making mass production challenging for a nation at war. In 1937, the German Army Weapons Office, Waffenamt, issued contracts to 3 companies to develop a simplified replacement. These were Metall- und Lackierwarenfabrik Johannes Grossfuss AG, Rheinmetall-Borsig, and Stübgen. The winning design came from Johannes Grossfuss AG, a company with no previous firearms experience but extensive expertise in stamped metal fabrication. The project was led by mechanical engineer Werner Gruner, who remarkably had no prior military or small arms design background. The core principle was to simplify the MG-42's construction, reducing the need for complex machining and high-grade alloys. Gruner's design breakthrough centered on replacing expensive machined components with stamped metal parts. This manufacturing revolution reduced production time to just 75 man-hours and cut costs to 250 Reichsmarks, a 24% reduction from the MG-34. The extensive use of stamping, riveting, and spot welding gave the weapon a less polished appearance than its predecessor, but this simplified construction made it far more suitable for wartime mass production. These techniques were used to connect components, further expediting the assembly process. Production lines featured workers trained on specific machines for particular components, rather than requiring the skills to make the entire weapon. This simplified manufacturing made the MG-42 quicker and cheaper to produce, allowing for greater output during World War II. The MG-42 employed a sophisticated roller locking mechanism that provided exceptional reliability. This system used rollers in place of traditional locking flaps to secure the bolt and barrel during firing, creating a robust and dependable action that could withstand harsh battlefield conditions. The weapon operated as an open-bolt system, enhancing cooling and reliability during sustained fire. The MG-42's most fearsome characteristic was its extraordinary rate of fire, averaging 1,200 rounds per minute, significantly higher than the MG-34's 850 rounds per minute. Some variants could achieve rates up to 1,800 rounds per minute. This blistering cadence created the distinctive buzzing sound that terrified Allied troops, earning the weapon its infamous nickname. The weapon's quick-change barrel system allowed soldiers to rapidly swap overheated barrels without special tools, enabling sustained fire during intense engagements. This feature, combined with its high rate of fire, made the MG42 devastatingly effective at providing suppressive fire and area denial. Entering production in 1942, the MG42 was manufactured by several German companies, including Grossfuss AG, Mauser, Gustloff-Werke, Maget, and Steyr, using a production process that emphasized stamped and pressed steel parts. The ability to produce a reliable, high-performing weapon more quickly and cheaply than its predecessor was a key strategic advantage during the war. The MG42 was officially accepted in early 1942 and saw combat by May 1942. The weapon proved exceptionally reliable across diverse environments, from the scorching deserts of North Africa to the frozen steppes of the Eastern Front. Its psychological impact was as significant as its physical lethality, with the distinctive sound alone capable of pinning down Allied forces. Production ramped up dramatically. 17,915 units in 1942, 116,725 in 1943, 211,806 in 1944, and 61,877 in the final months of 1945. Total wartime production exceeded 423,600 units. The MG42's influence extended far beyond Nazi Germany's defeat. The weapon directly inspired post-war designs, including the West German MG1, MG3, the Swiss MG51, and significantly influenced the development of the American M60 and NATO's FNMAG machine guns. Many of these derivatives remain in service today, testament to the enduring brilliance of Gruner's original design. The MG42 represents a watershed moment in military technology, demonstrating how innovative manufacturing techniques could create weapons that were simultaneously more effective and more economical than their predecessors. Its legacy continues to shape modern machine gun design more than 8 decades after its introduction, cementing its place as one of history's most influential firearms.